And welcome to Growing Up Guide Pup. This week marks the 1-year anniversary of us getting Ricki. So we started the show off when Ricki was a tiny little puppy, and now she's this big. This week we're going to compare and contrast all the changes that have gone on with Ricki since we started her at 8 weeks old. In week 1, Ricki's first trip to the grocery store was absolutely adorable. She did really well and was practically running down the aisles with excitement. Well, now she can walk calmly next to the cart, and I can actually do the grocery shopping all on my own with Ricki. That is a huge improvement. When we first got Ricki, she was getting on Eli's nerves a little bit. She didn't have very good manners and kept poking him in the butt, so he would turn around and bark at her. Well, now they're just the best of friends and love to play with each other and often hang out together when she's not working. Eli's almost 7 years old, and he prefers a more mature puppy to hang out with. And they're really good buddies now. Probably the most memorable event in week 1 has to be Ricki crying in her crate the very first night that we got her. But now she's very calm and quiet in her kennel no matter what time we put her in there. If you've seen week 3, we showed you how we taught Ricki some of her house manners. We put some objects down on the floor and taught her which ones she could touch and which ones she couldn't. We call this seating the floor. She did pretty well back then, but she grabbed a few things she wasn't supposed to. But who can blame her? She didn't know any better at the time. Well, now she has made a lot of improvement. We still do practice this exercise a little bit with Ricki, and she's got it down pretty well, except for when there's food on the floor. This is the only time she shows any interest in grabbing food, and she's really good about not taking anything off the counters or tables. But if it's on the floor, she still is pretty interested in it, and she does need a little reminder that she's not supposed to have it. So of course, big brother Eli watches us as we work with Ricki, and his reward is to go ahead and empty out that food bowl at the end. In week 5, we showed you how we were teaching Ricki to stay right next to us when she walked. And she proved to have a little bit of a challenge with this, but now, after a lot of hard work and some patience, Ricki is doing a wonderful job walking right next to us. So this consistency of walking Ricki every day and making sure she knows it's important for her not to pull is vitally important for her career as a future guide dog. So if you saw week 6, we introduced Ricki to a head collar. Now she was having a really hard time walking through the grass and not picking up every leaf and twig that she found. Well, now she's outgrown that, but she still does wear occasionally a head collar because she does pull it sometimes when she's very excited and in new situations. Primarily, we're still working on her sniffing things, especially when she's walking in the grass and unpaved areas. Next to getting praise, one of her favorite rewards is ice cubes. This is a great reward tool because it has no calories and we don't have to worry about Ricki gaining any weight. We just have to make sure that we keep track of how many ice cubes Ricki has eaten and how much she needs to go to the bathroom. So as you can see, Ricki's not only grown in size, but in maturity. She's learned so much over this last year, and she continues to learn more. So the most common question we seem to be getting from our viewers right now is, when does Ricki go back for her formal training? Well, we still haven't heard yet, so as soon as we know something, we'll let you guys know. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time on Growing Up Guide Pup.